Hello students, I am Ms. Diksha Gaonkar, Assistant Professor in Botany from Government College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Kepe. Program Bachelor of Science, 3rd year, Subject Botany, Semester 5, Course Code BOC 106, Course Title Cell Biology and Plant Biochemistry. Title of the unit Biomolecules, Module name Amino Acid, Classification, Structure and Essential and Non-Essential Amino Acids. Outline: Amino acids, classification and structure of amino acids, essential and non-essential amino acids. Learning outcomes: at the end of the module, you will be able to define amino acids, classify different types of amino acids, draws the structure of amino acids and lists the essential and non-essential amino acids. Coming to the introduction, what are amino acids? Amino acids are referred to as the building blocks of proteins. And these amino acids are the group of organic compounds with the two functional group. The first one is amino group, that is NH2, and the second one is carboxyl group. Now, these amino group imparts any amino acid basic nature, whereas the carboxyl group is the one which imparts the amino acid the acidic nature, and hence they are used as buffers in many biochemical reactions that are occurring in the living system. Amino acids are termed as alpha amino acid if both the carboxyl and amino group are attached onto the same carbon, and there are 20 amino acids which takes part in the formation of the proteins. The alpha carbon atom binds to the side chain represented by R, which is different for each of this 20 amino acid. So in this diagram you can see this is the amino group, this is the carboxyl group, this is the side chain. This is going to change for, this side chain is going to change for each of the 20 amino acid. And this is our, this carbon. So alpha amino acid. Okay. Now, the 20 amino acids are shown in this table. So we have alanine, arginine, aspartic acid, asparagine, cysteine, glutamine, glutamic acid, glycine, histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, proline, serine, threonine, tryptophan, tyrosine and valine. So these are the 20 amino acids, and here these are the abbreviations ALA, ARG, ASP for the respective amino acids. Okay, same way here, these are the abbreviations for respective amino acid. Leucine, it is abbreviated as LEU. For example, then valine, VAL, val. Then isoleucine, it is ILE. This is how it is abbreviated. Now, coming to the classification. Classification of amino acids is done on the basis of composition of the side chain or R group. The second basis is on the basis of number of amino and carboxylic groups. And third one on the basis of polarity of the side chain or the R group. Now, let us see the first one, the classification of amino acid on the basis of composition of the side chain or the R group. Okay, so this Fairley and Kilgore in year 1996 classified 20 different amino acids into 8 categories. And these are the 8 categories: simple amino acid, hydroxy amino acid, sulfur containing amino acid, acidic amino acid amides, basic amino acid, heterocyclic amino acid and aromatic amino acids. So these are the 8 different categories. Coming to the first one, simple amino acid. So, these have no functional group in the side chain. And these are the examples which comes under simple amino acid. We have glycine, we have alanine, we have valine, we have leucine, we have isoleucine. So, you can see here, this is a non-functional group that is attached to the carbon. So these are all the non-functional group. This is a amino group, this is a carboxyl group. Same way, amino group, carboxyl group, amino group, carboxyl group. So every amino acid is going to have amino group and the carboxyl group, but in case of simple amino acid, what happens is that here no functional group is attached onto the carbon. Coming to the second one, we have hydroxy amino acid. Now these contain hydroxy group, that is OH group, presence of OH group in the side chain. So every amino acid, as I have said, it is going to have NH2 and COOH, NH2 and COOH. But in addition to these, the side chain is going to have this additional OH group, which makes the amino acid hydroxy amino acid. Okay, so examples to cite under this, we have serine and we have threonine. Next one, we have sulfur containing amino acid. So these possess sulfur atom S. As you can see in the structure of cysteine, here is the S, that is sulfur. In the case of methionine, another example to cite under sulfur containing amino acid, we have sulfur here. So this is the only difference. In the side chain, we will have the S, that is sulfur, that will be attached. Next one is amino acids amide, amino acid amides. So these are the derivatives of the acidic amino acid, in which one of the carboxyl group has been transformed into the amide. So that is CONH2. As you can see here, CONH2 group. In this case also CONH2 group is attached. So to cite an example, we have asparagine and we have glutamine under amino acid amides. So this is the group that is present, CONH2. Next one is basic amino acid. These possesses amino acids in the side chain. So you see here, this is the one, NH2 group. Okay, so to cite an example, we have lysine and arginine under this. Heterocyclic amino acids. So these are the amino acids having a ring which possesses at least one atom other than the carbon. Now, in this case, if you see this particular ring, the ring will have at least one atom other than the carbon. So here nitrogen is the different. Otherwise, carbon, all are carbon. Nitrogen is the only atom which is different. So, heterocyclic ring is formed here. Same way here, nitrogen is present and remaining all are carbon. Same way here. So, here heterocyclic ring is formed. So, to cite an example under this, we have tryptophan, then we have proline, we have histidine. Aromatic amino acids. Here you can see the presence of benzene ring in this and this structure. Examples to cite under these, we have phenylalanine and tyrosine. Now this is another type of classification. The second, the classification based on the number of amino and carboxylic group. Okay, so this McGilvery and Goldstein in year 1979 classified amino acids into three types. Okay, the first category is monoamino acid, monoamino monocarboxylic amino acid. Second one is monoamino dicarboxylic amino acid, and the third one we have diamino monocarboxylic amino acid. So under this we have subcategories: unsubstituted, glycine, alanine, valine, leucine, isoleucine. Heterocyclic, we have proline. Aromatic, we have phenylalanine and tyrosine, tryptophan. Thioether, we have methionine. The hydroxy, we have serine and threonine. Then mercapto, we have cysteine, and carboxyamide, we have asparagine and glutamine. Under monoamino dicarboxylic acid, we have aspartic acid and glutamic acid. And under last category, diamino monocarboxylic amino acid, we have lysine, arginine and histidine. The third classification based on the polarity of the side chain. So under these as well, we have four. So let us see for the first one, we have amino acids with the non-polar R group. So these are the amino acids, the examples: alanine, valine, leucine, isoleucine, proline, phenylalanine, tryptophan and methionine. Then amino acids with the polar but uncharged R group, we have, these are the examples: glycine, serine, threonine, tyrosine, cysteine, asparagine and glutamine. Third one, amino acid with negatively charged R group. These are the examples. Only two we have: aspartic acid and glutamic acid. And we have here amino acid with positively charged R group. We have three examples here: lysine, arginine and histidine. So, amino acids are also classified based upon the nutritional content, like whether these are required by the living organism or whether they are synthesized basically. So, nutritionally essential and nutritionally non-essential amino acids. Okay, sometimes they are also referred to as essential and non-essential amino acids. So, if the amino acid is not synthesized in the body of the living organism, it is referred to as essential, whereas non-essential, if the amino acid is synthesized in the body of the living organism, it is referred to as non-essential. So, these are the examples. Under non-essential, we have arginine, histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, tyrosine, tryptophan and valine. And under non-essential, we have alanine, asparagine, aspartic acid, cysteine, glutamic acid, glutamine, glycine, proline, serine and tyrosine. So, essential means we have to consume or we need to take these particular amino acids in our body through our diet. So, that is why they are essential, nutritionally essential, whereas these are synthesized in our body and we need not take this through our diet, through our food in our body. Summary, we have learnt about amino acids, classification of amino acids, structure of amino acids, and also we have learnt about essential and non-essential amino acids. These are some of the references that I have used. Thank you, students.